What's up, YouTube? It's your regular guy CJ back with another video. We are reacting to YMW Melly murder trial by Cuff Boys. It's a video by Cuff Boys. Apparently, the star witness got arrested by the state. So we're gonna see what all that entails, and we're gonna get right into the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Judge Fine has denied the state's motion for protective order and said they lied about it being part of an open investigation. Melly's ex-girlfriend Mariah, who he allegedly FaceTimed minutes after the murder, was arrested re-entering the country. Melly's ex-girlfriend getting arrested is not good for him. Remember, this is the witness that he got witness tampering charges for relaying that coded language from Bortland to her. And I'm going to show you some interview clips that are a little sus later in this video, so stick around for this full video. Let's go, boys. Hit subscribe. All right, here we go. Order denying state's motion for protective order and order detailing in-camera review of the Apple iCloud search warrant. The court, having conducted an in-camera review of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Raven Liberty, as well as the state's motion for protective order, makes the following findings of fact and conclusions of law. On January 7, 2025, this court ordered the state to produce a copy of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Liberty for in-camera review. On January 14th, the state produced a redacted and unredacted copy of the Apple iCloud search warrant regarding attorney Raven Liberty for
So did they ever find anything in this? Because I remember they were making this a big deal. And apparently one of Melly's lawyers, the female one, I can't remember her name, but she was on trial, or she was under investigation for something, and they had the state had a search warrant for her Apple iCloud account, and I wonder, I guess this was to see if they. No one knows what they found or anything, so they were doing an in-camera review of all the file or the filed motion or whatever, or the search warrant. So we'll see what happens with that. I wonder. I haven't heard anything about what happened with that. So
camera review. On the 14th, the state filed a motion for protective order. Remember, the state was saying in their protective order that there was an ongoing investigation and they didn't want to give over the entire search warrant. Even
right.
The judge ordered that they have to. They said they didn't want to impede on the ongoing investigation. After reviewing the redacted search warrant, unredacted search warrant, the state's motion for protective order, including all the authorities cited therein, this court makes the following findings of fact and conclusions of law. The search warrant was issued on December 13, 2023. The state has been in possession of the information produced as a result of the search warrant for over 1 year. The state
that's crazy.
To issue a protective order and argued the search warrant is part of an ongoing active investigation. This court does not agree that the search warrant is part of the ongoing active investigation. In support of this conclusion, this court notes, which states, criminal investigative information shall be considered active as long as it is related to an ongoing investigation which is continuing with a reasonable, good faith anticipation of securing an arrest or prosecution in the foreseeable future. So the judge is disagreeing with the state here and saying that they lied. This isn't part of an ongoing investigation.
That's crazy.
To turn over the
because I think what they were trying to do, they were trying to get YMW Melly's lawyer off of the case. I think that's what they were trying to do, and they definitely failed trying to do that because the judge does not find that doesn't agree with them at all. So that's good for Melly.
Search warrant. Shady tactics from the state here once again.
Yeah.
This court further notes that attorney Liberty has not been arrested, nor is she the defendant in any pending prosecution, despite the fact that the state
attorney Liberty, that's her name,
produced as a result of the search warrant for over 1 year. The court also notes the state continues to seek the imposition of the death penalty against the defendant in the present case. The sole purpose of this court's order, January 7th, compelling the state to disclose the search warrant, was to provide information to the defendant so that he may choose to continue with attorney Liberty as counsel or choose to have attorney Liberty withdraw based on a conflict of interest, which makes sense. The judge is clearly trying to keep this case together and not violate Melly's rights on accident anyway. I mean, the guy's fucking lawyer is being investigated by the people that he's going up against in trial. Dude.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Her entire iPhone, Apple iCloud account, a defense lawyers. I still can't believe this is real. I thought this case was going to be over by now, dude.
Yeah,
covering this case in 2018, bro.
That is insane. It's been 6 years.
The unredacted copy of the search warrant far outweighs any state interest in limiting the full disclosure of the search warrant. Take that fucking L. Therefore, based on the foregoing, the state's motion for protective order is denied. The state's request to limit the full disclosure of the search warrant is also denied. This court shall make an unredacted full copy of the search warrant available to all counsel on Friday, February 7th, to allow the state to seek appellate relief from this court if they choose so. Oh no. Don't do that. Oh,
Oh, they're gonna delay.
Knowing this prosecution team, who has already appealed something that was pointless already.
Oh
and
yeah,
delayed
they're
this
going.
trial a whole
Yeah,
year,
they're
gonna
going to
probably
delay it
appeal
again.
this too. Honestly, it wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me. And he just basically gave them the fucking idea to do it. The state has the
Yeah,
right to appeal
that's
this
crazy.
order within 10 days of the rendition of this order. Oh no, please God, no, no more appeals in this fucking case, dude. Shout out Bryson Paul on Twitter, great reporter on the Melly stuff. He tweeted that Mariah Hamilton, the daughter of state's witness Felicia Holmes, was arrested while re-entering the country on Sunday, January 26. She's been booked and detained in Miami-Dade County. She expected to not receive bond as a warrant was already issued for her during the first trial. Hamilton expected to be questioned about claims of witness tampering and whereabouts. And here's her mugshot and her booking and everything. So this is not good for Melly, because this is the girlfriend that he allegedly FaceTimed within minutes or an hour after the murder, like closely after the murder, while he was still allegedly walking through the woods and waiting to be picked up by Fredo Bang or whatever when he was like FaceTiming her in the bushes. And Mariah's mom overheard this phone call, and that's how the police even know this phone call happened at first, because she told the police, like, I think that night or the next day. So this is a huge witness for the state because
wow.
I mean, it's his girlfriend, and he also allegedly admitted to her some things. So here's Felicia Holmes right here, Mariah's mother. Remember, she was not a very happy witness on the stand in the first trial. This is what happened in the first trial. Let's watch this.
Did you have an opportunity to read the statement you gave in 2018?
I read the statement.
Okay.
I don't remember anything from that statement, but I do remember my deposition from.
So she gave a statement in 2018 to the police that she overheard this FaceTime call between Mariah and Melly.
The deposition, that would have been 6 months ago?
Yes.
Okay. I want to go, and when you spoke, you remember speaking with law enforcement in December of 2018?
I remember speaking with them, but I don't remember what they look like. I don't remember their names, but I do remember talking to someone.
Okay. So, Ms. Holmes, I want to ask you, were you honest and truthful with law enforcement when you spoke with them?
If she don't remember,
I mean, it was 2018.
right? It's 6 years, bro. I don't even remember what I talked about yesterday.
Did you lie to law enforcement?
I would hope not. And I don't remember what I said back. It was like 5 years ago.
Oh, of course. I understand it's been a long time. So, in terms of the time frame, that was closer in time to the incident of October 26th of 2018?
If that's where you guys are saying it is.
You don't even remember?
I don't remember. It's 2018.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how do they get, bro? How do you expect a witness that you're getting, and y'all are going to trial 5 years after everything has happened? How do you expect them, like, realistically, even if she is lying right here, how do you expect her, and how would you know that that she does remember? I swear, I don't even remember what half the time I said 2 days ago, or what happened 3 days ago, let alone 5 years ago. I guess if something like this happened, like a major event happened in your life, you might be able to but the thing is, like, there's major things that have happened in my life that I just don't remember at all. So it's just like, I don't get how the court or the system does this. Like, even now, like, they're gonna have to go through this trial again, and now it's like 6 years. It's gonna be 7 years by the time this even is over with. And if they appeal this, it might be a little bit longer. So how do you do a trial and ask these witnesses what they remember 5, 6, 7 years ago? I don't get it. I've never understood that.
My husband
Oh my
just
God,
went to
my
prison,
bear
and
with my
I
nose
died in
is
the hospital,
running
so
about that.
I was really out of it.
Okay. And in terms of your conversations with the police officers that morning?
Yes. I do remember that they kind of bullied me and threatened my daughter and take her to jail for accessory after the fact. I do remember that.
Apparently the police officer showed up to their house and was like kind of being really pushy to find out information. And I think it was Detective Moretti. We all remember Detective Moretti, right? There's Detective Moretti.
Oh, he looks like a piece of shit.
Got some shady tactics.
Yeah, he
And in
looks like a
terms
piece of shit.
The statements that you made about what happened,
Yeah.
you don't have any recollection of that. Did you read this statement multiple times?
I looked at it and I just didn't recall it, and
Do you believe that? Do you think she doesn't remember a statement she gave to the police 5 years prior? I know that's a long time, but like majority of people would remember talking to the police and this big whole situation about a double murder.
That's crazy. 'Cause I legit just said that. But at the end of the day, it is 5, 6 years. I can look down at a paper or whatever and say, oh yeah, I said that. On the paper it's saying I said that, but do I remember saying those things? Probably not all of them. yeah, it might jog my memory looking at it, but I probably don't remember all of it. So, yeah, I mean, I agree with you here too. I agree with him as well. That she could possibly be, like I said, she could possibly be lying, but still, like, if I'm on a jury, I'm like, this was 5-6 years ago. Yeah, there was a double homicide murder, but like, are you really gonna penalize her and be like, and say she's not telling the truth because it was 5 years ago? Now it feels like maybe a year ago, a year or two ago, maybe we would be like, yeah, okay, you definitely do remember. But 5-6 years ago, it's almost been a decade since this has happened, and it might be a decade until this case or this trial is over with. So,
Of her
yeah.
daughter's boyfriend.
And so you indicated
Yeah,
you hoped
right.
you were truthful in law enforcement.
Yes, I did.
That's true
I have
too.
to ask you to be more definitive. Were you truthful?
I don't remember what I said to them back then, so if I was to tell you something now, I could be lying. I don't want to lie on the stand because you're going to take me to jail. So I'm saying what you want me to say.
I do not want you to say anything. I want you to tell the truth.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. So, Ms. Holmes, with regards to
She's trying to
that,
stay solid.
did you lie to law enforcement?
I just
Objection,
answered that
asked
for
and
you.
answered. Excuse me. Overruled.
But clearly, Felicia is not being a cooperative witness for the state there, and she's acting like she doesn't remember. And she
But
might
she-
not remember. We don't know. But
Why we haven't seen you or heard from you?
You guys haven't seen or heard from me because I'm currently wanted.
I'm currently wanted. Who remembers
What?
this interview? She's being interviewed while there's a warrant for arrest to be a witness in the first trial. And she didn't get caught until just now, and this is a year and a half ago.
I've tried to get the warrant lifted plenty of times, but it's just been like a constant battle with my lawyer and the prosecutor. So I've just been, laying low trying to get the warrant lifted before I could even come in and, speak my part.
Let's talk about that. So, and by the way, you are in your lawyer's office.
I was in shock. I was in disbelief. I didn't think it was true. I thought it wasn't true at all until I actually came down there and found out about it.
Who told you, or how'd you find out?
Can you answer that question?
Oh, the police are the ones that really told you the story.
Huh?
It was the police who told you about the incident, I think.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. So yeah.
She
Yo.
just answered that. Who told you
What?
about the murders? And she answered it like that. When prosecution says it was Melly that told her on the phone, pretty much, in the woods, running and hiding, waiting to get picked up. Was that not the sketchiest answer ever?
Yeah, that was a little crazy.
I
She
found
looked
out
crazy right
through
there.
The police. Yeah.
They came to you and told you. And what was your reaction? Were you?
This
just
man looked like
shocked?
the
Did you
dude
break
from
down
You.
into tears? Did you say what's happening?
Yeah, I was crying. I was terrified. I was scared. I was scared for everybody in the situation.
There's been a lot of back and forth that he had communicated to you about it and said that he was there, that it was a drive-by. Is that not true?
No.
wait a second. Mariah, Mariah's position, Jesse.
Now her lawyer's coming in because they know these are the big questions here.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
man,
you don't
it's
want to
so
answer.
weird.
Yeah, it is weird, but you don't want her to
know,
answer the wrong
She
way
was
though.
never told by either Melly or Portland about the incident itself. She did learn about it, but she never had any conversation with either of those two individuals about the actual incident, anything that happened that night. So the questions you're asking, I know everyone wants to know the answer to those questions, but I think that's what she's going to tell you, and no matter how many times you ask her that.
Well, I only
whether
asked her
they told
one time, so I'm just curious if she says she didn't know anything about it, she didn't speak to him. I mean, I'm sure Mariah can tell me that, but I'm just curious.
Okay. Well, I want her to tell you herself, but I don't want this to turn into an more. If she tells you she doesn't know, she doesn't know, and it's not going to help to.
Why did she do this interview? This interview
Yeah, it was a
so
little weird.
fucking dumb to do. I mean, the way
Yeah, I
her
don't know.
lawyers butt in and the way she answers is so suspect to me.
Yeah,
it's not a
it
surprise
is.
to me that they didn't lift this warrant. Like, this is a double murder trial, bro. And you're a witness that apparently was FaceTimed within minutes of this murder. You're gonna be called as a witness, bro, and you're gonna be subpoenaed. And now she's arrested.
So-
Concerning the night that the night, with what I have going on with the situation, I don't feel comfortable speaking on the situation from that night.
Because I just want to be done with that family. I don't want anything else to do with those people. Like, my life has changed tremendously. I don't ever want to see them again. Like, I'm just over and done with it.
Remember, she had an ankle monitor on for like 2 years because of this whole situation, and she lost her job over it, apparently. Just being a witness on this case.
That's
Bryson
crazy.
Paul got a statement from Mariah's lawyer. A bench warrant was never issued for Hamilton's absence in the first trial, and she has not been quote-unquote hiding. Why'd she say that in the fucking interview, that she was wanted? Mariah and her mother, Felicia, were to be deposed, but no one could serve them. The state filed a rule to show cause, appealed because they never served Hamilton or Holmes. Rather, they posted a subpoena at the house of Mariah's father, a house where neither Felicia nor Mariah lived. Mariah's out-of-country warrant is based on Christine Bradley's filed motion for rules to show cause with the 4th District Court during COVID-19. The show of cause motion is for the need of Hamilton to be deposed for YMW Melly's capital murder case. The warrant she is being held on has nothing to do with witness tampering. Oh no. So they want to depose her, obviously. This is not good for Melly, dude. Like, her getting arrested and now she has to be deposed. Like, this is just definitely not good. While named in the documents, Mariah Hamilton is not a suspect in the witness tampering case. She is the witness they allege being tampered with. Remember, Melly put a note under the fucking door saying, keep ASAP Rocky's baby mama in the Maybach, which was code language apparently for Riri, her name, her nickname. Keep her away from the police. Don't let her talk to the police. Hamilton's attorney told her that she wouldn't have an issue leaving the country with an active warrant. It is when she re-entered the country that her warrant would be alerted and she was booked and detained. I mean, why the fuck would you leave the country with a warrant, dude? Even if my lawyer told me that. It's so stupid. That's pretty much it for the updates. Comment down below what you guys think. Hit subscribe. I love you guys. Peace out.
Oh my god. Dude, I hate that it goes to the next video. Let me
Judge
go
Fine is denied.
like the video. There we go. All right, man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens in this case. Is it going to get prolonged again? Is it going to get appealed and it has to start over and we'll go another year without Melly going to trial, and he's been in jail for 6 years now? That's sad, bro. It's sad because the system is just not right. There's no way that this guy is supposed to be presumed innocent until found guilty, but has been in jail for 6 years. That's crazy to me. But the guy's locked up, but he's supposed to be innocent until they find him guilty. So, yeah, that's all I got, man. We'll see you guys in the next one. Day 30. One more day till the end of the month, and we have made it through one whole month of 2025. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.